Good afternoon and welcome to the African Heritage Diaspora Television, still the audacity and the ultimate voice for Africans in the diaspora. My name remains Prince Tunde Adetunji. The whole world is a puzzle. If men were born equal, why does one man succeed where other fails? If there is nothing in life incapable of explanation, people born from this earth can rise to the zenith of their callings, whereas those born with the silver spoon may die like an oyster from it. We've seen it. I want to become the President of the United States. President Obama became. I want to be the first to land, the first human being to land in the moon. Neil Armstrong, he did. People have turned obstacles to stepping stone. Now, turning my sideline to the incredible, talking in the area of business today, it's not how long, but how well. Now, Faruq Hunter is a name to reckon with when it comes to international business. Right here in the city of Atlanta, turning the city of Atlanta to the gateway of business potentials of United States of America. He is my guest on the African Heritage Diaspora Television today. Mr. Faruq, you're welcome to the show.
Thank you. Thank you, Tunde.
Now, it becomes somehow something great for people with determination and turning things and making things happen, especially in the international arena. I have perused some of your credentials and the business acumen. You are a born business person, and you've spread your tentacles to the world. Tell me from the beginning, how does this happen?
Well, Chief Tunde, I'm a little bit different than the average person. My background is very specific in that it has a lot of international portions to it. I am from a small town, Tuskegee, Alabama, a small town with a very deep and great heritage. My family is prone to do great things. We are African Americans, but we are African Americans who brought the land we were enslaved on from our slave masters. So we are people who brought anything or any sign of our chains or shackles that were holding us back. We disintegrated those things long ago. Because of that, every generation of my family has been encouraged to do more and more and more and do things slightly out of the ordinary of what is typical of someone from our background or within our community. For me, the turning point was when I was 14 years old. I was in Cleveland, Ohio, and I had a teacher, Imam Daoud Shabazz and Sister Hasina, give me this wonderful recollection of what they were doing in the Sudan. And I remember looking to my father saying, hey, I want to go.
Sure.
I heard that there was guys hanging off the sides of buses and sitting in the middle of an open field eating bowls of beans with bread. And that just sounded really exciting to me. However, I wasn't the type of kid at 14 that you typically might see at 14. I was the kid at 14 that you might see as an adult at 25. I had graduated from high school the previous year, and I was very, very comfortable with working for a living. So I got 2 jobs at 14. I worked up and got my own money and paid my way to Sudan. And I did the first year of my collegiate studies at Jamia Tafriq, or the University of Africa, International University of Africa in Khartoum, Sudan. While I was there, I did a lot of independent research as a student, visited every company that was noteworthy at the time, the major banks, so forth and so on, and was able to gain audience with people who were willing to sit down and explain to me not only what was the current situation that they were in, but also the responsibility that I had as an American who could sympathize with people, definitely in the continent of Africa,
Right.
and throughout the world, who could benefit from the resources and the knowledge that I was privy to acquire in the United States. And that is what started my passion for doing international work.
Well, you tap into my best spots when you mention Tuskegee, and also mention where you were born, and also your exploit. And going to Sudan is like a voyage of discovery. And at the age of 14, you say you have jobs, and also you create your own job opportunity, which you really nurture to start. If I want to say this one, in the event of untiredness, what should man do? Despair or sink or brace up to conquer? Does that your motivation?
You know, my motivation, I have to be very honest with you.
Yes.
My father was a Jew, what I consider a minister here in the city of Atlanta.
Mm-hmm.
He was an imam.
Yes.
He started the Masjid al-Jamia downtown Atlanta.
Mm-hmm.
And during his lifetime of service for 10 years, he took 3,000 people from the streets and converted them from drug usage and other things into quality lifestyles to be productive citizens of both our city and our country, and take responsibility for the things that they had done in this world.
Okay.
My father left us with a couple of very clear understandings to guide us in our life.
Right.
One of the things that he left me with that's most powerful,
Yes.
in returning from a trip from Medina, and that's Medina, Saudi Arabia, not Medina, yes. Senegal. He came back and he said, Faruq, our mission on this earth is to serve the Creator through service to His creation. And my motivation is that I know I cannot exit this earth, which we all have to, without making a considerable contribution and leaving a considerable legacy for people from my own community and from people from other communities around the world who share a background that comes from struggle and hardship and hopefully ends in success and overcoming those obstacles.